Yes, sir. And we back with another banger. Just like that. And we gonna get right into it, man. You already know them Proud Boys over there on January 6th, when they did that Capitol riot. They coming for that ass. So we gonna get right into it, you feel me? We ain't even gonna say
January 6th, we know there's a Proud Boy who entered the Capitol, has just been sentenced to prison. At the same time that's happening, former President Donald Trump posted to Truth Social today with these pretty explicit QAnon, I can't really call them dog whistles because they were so explicit. So tell us about the duality of what's happening there.
That's right. So Joshua Pruitt was sentenced to 55 months in prison as part of what he did on January 6th. And prosecutors say that he did come face to face with a group of senators. You can see him there. It's incredibly confrontational. He's a member of the Proud Boys group, known as one of the instigators of the January 6th insurrection on the Capitol. And each time someone is sentenced in this case, it's sending a message, or prosecutors are hoping it sends a message for other people who might be lured by false information like QAnon, like those QAnon theories that led people to think that it was up to them to seize the Capitol on January 6th. Now we're seeing the former president start to repost, or as they say on Truth Social, retruth more QAnon theories today on that social media platform.
All right, our Homeland Security correspondent, Julia Ainsley. Thank you, Julia.
So yeah, that was a quick one. So the reason why I wanted to, touch base on this one is I want to know, because what's interesting about that guy is what happened was they coming for that ass. Like, all them people, like, if they saw your face in that video and they was able to track you down through people snitching or whatever, they found your information through public knowledge or whatever. However they found you, once they found you and they try to prosecute you, they pretty much said, like, gave you the option, like, look, were you doing this because you were unwillingly informed about Trump? Because they were there because they felt like the election was taken away from Trump. So they was like, all right, bet. So do you feel like you was wrongfully there? You was brought to the Capitol, unknowingly, They're pretty much giving them a way out. You feel me? This guy said, no, I went there because Trump lost the election illegitimately. He believed that the election was a coup, it was an overthrow, there was misvotes, miscount, whatever. He was not having it. So he took whatever charges, I guess it was the 50 months, because he didn't want to be complicit, pretty much. And the reason why I find that interesting is like, yo, what for what though? Like, you think Trump is gonna give you a pardon? I mean, Trump gave Kodak, Lil Wayne, like, Trump did what he did because it was advantageous for him in the eyes of the people. So, I mean, I don't get, that's what I want to talk about is I'm curious on why people, whether you're Republican, Democrat, once again, we're not really trying to pick sides here, but whichever side you stay on, why is it that you have to be on the extreme side of the spectrum? Why can't you just be right there in the middle and be level-headed? And if another person from the other side has a decent idea, you're not so drunk off the Kool-Aid that you're just gonna completely disregard this valid point. That's why I want to talk about the psychology in this country, where we're just forced from the day we're born to pick a side. We got to pick a side, whether it's religion, whether it's politics, whether it's the people we hang around. We're forced and we're pitted in like this Hunger Game gauntlet where we got to pick a side. And if you don't pick a side, you're outsider, you're weird, you're strange, you're different, you're out the ordinary. And then you have different pressures that you got to deal with. It shouldn't be that way. Like what you like, stand up for what you want to stand for, vote for the people that's going to do right by you, or you believe they're going to do right by you. I never understood the whole bumper sticker, the whole putting up a flag. Like, these people don't really care about you. That's just what it comes down to. Biden, Trump, George Bush, George Washington, they don't care. They didn't care. They had an agenda that they hadn't accomplished, and they sat down with their advisors, their team, or if they were just a one army show, they sat down in their room and wrote out what they was gonna do to get the people on their side. That's just what it comes down to. So whether you want to be a pawn and all that, that's on you. That's what this guy was. He was a pawn. You went there, you got to wild out, you got to go in the White House. They gave you a chance to get home free, and you still wanted to double down on your nonsense. Like Big Bo Trump is gonna come in there and pardon you. It's not gonna happen. So now you gotta sit in there, do a cool little 55 months, you feel me? You a Proud Boy, so I guess you gonna thug it out anyway. It ain't nothing but a G thing. So, you know, I guess he got some partners in there that gonna hold it down for him. So I guess, you know, for him, it's he right at home. I don't know, cause shoot, don't make sense. But maybe one of y'all in the comments could help me better understand, you know, what's going on here. Cause yeah, it's interesting. And yeah, this was a pretty short one. Not gonna spend too much time on it. I just want to know why are we like that as a society, where we feel like we gotta pick a side, you know? I mean, obviously we feel like we gotta pick a side because there's pressure when you don't, but what's wrong with being neutral? You feel me? Look at Sweden or what? Sweden, Finland, whatever on them Scandinavian, I don't even know if it's Scandinavian. One of them countries that, yeah, they won't be involved in nothing. You feel me? Yeah, you gotta be like that sometimes, you feel me? Keep it kosher, keep it partial. There's nothing wrong with being unbiased. A lot of the times it serves you better because more opportunities are afforded to you in the future, because people aren't looking at you like, oh, he messed with so-and-so, or he's affiliated with so-and-so. You get me? There's nothing wrong with being neutral. But let's talk about it amongst ourselves. This was a little quick one, another little, you know, 2-piece special. You feel me? I gotta slam these out, you know, quick now, cause y'all tuning in. You feel me? So get at me in the comments, like, share, subscribe, all of that. And yeah, we're gonna see you in the next one. Keep on getting that paper.